Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about which foods you should avoid to maintain kidney health. We know how important a healthy diet is for kidney patients, and that's why I'm going to go into detail about 3 foods that you should pay particular attention to. Processed foods high in sodium, bananas high in potassium, and dairy products high in phosphorus. Let's examine each of these foods in detail. Processed foods high in sodium. Processed foods are one of the foods that kidney patients should avoid. This is because such foods often contain high amounts of sodium. Sodium is the main component of salt and can cause water retention in the body. This puts extra strain on the kidneys and can raise blood pressure. High blood pressure can be both a cause and a consequence of kidney disease, which is why it is so important to limit sodium intake. Examples of processed foods include chips, canned soups, ready meals, and fast food. For example, 1 serving of instant soup can provide a large portion of your daily sodium needs. Likewise, a bag of chips may seem like just a tasty snack, but it can be a huge burden on your kidneys. Reading the labels of these foods carefully and choosing low-sodium alternatives will be beneficial for your health. To add a comment at this point, we should not forget that processed foods contain not only sodium, but also preservatives and additives. These substances can further impair kidney function. Therefore, eating fresh and natural foods is one of the most effective ways to reduce sodium intake and maintain kidney health. Fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and low-salt home-cooked meals should form the basis of a healthy diet. Bananas rich in potassium. Although bananas are a delicious and nutritious fruit, they are one of the foods that kidney patients should be careful with. This is because bananas contain high amounts of potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral for bodily functions, but when the kidneys are not working properly, potassium levels can become dangerously high. High potassium levels can lead to heart rhythm disturbances and even cardiac arrest. 1 medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium. The recommended daily intake of potassium for kidney patients usually ranges between 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams, so consuming just a few bananas can exceed this limit. Given the effects of potassium in the body, it is important to avoid or limit the consumption of foods high in potassium, such as bananas. Instead of bananas, fruits with a lower potassium content can be preferred. For example, apples, grapes, and strawberries are lower in potassium and are more suitable options for kidney patients. It can also be helpful to boil vegetables to keep potassium levels in check. The boiling process reduces the amount of potassium in vegetables, making them safer for kidney patients. It is important to remember that potassium-rich foods are not limited to bananas. Many other foods, such as avocados, potatoes, spinach, and tomatoes, are also high in potassium. Carefully managing the consumption of these foods is critical for kidney health. Kidney patients should always collaborate with a dietitian or doctor when organizing their diet. Dairy products with high phosphorus content. Dairy products are generally considered an important part of a healthy diet. However, another important group to watch out for kidney patients are foods high in phosphorus. Phosphorus is an essential mineral for bone health. But when the kidneys are not working properly, phosphorus levels rise, and this can lead to calcium loss in the bones. High phosphorus levels can also lead to calcium buildup in blood vessels and heart disease. Dairy products such as milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream contain high amounts of phosphorus. For example, 1 cup of milk contains about 250 milligrams of phosphorus. This amount can meet a significant portion of the recommended daily phosphorus intake for kidney patients. Limiting the consumption of dairy products or opting for alternatives that are low in phosphorus is key to maintaining kidney health. Alternatively, plant-based milks, such as almond milk or rice milk, can be preferred with lower phosphorus content. You can also replace dairy products with other calcium-rich foods. For example, foods such as dark green leafy vegetables and fish are both rich in calcium and other nutrients. As a further comment, it is important to note that avoiding foods high in phosphorus is not limited to dairy products. Shellfish, processed meats, and some processed foods are also high in phosphorus. By carefully reading labels and choosing foods low in phosphorus, you can make your diet more suitable for kidney health. It is very important for people with kidney disease to be careful in their food choices and to remember that they should always seek guidance from a qualified health professional when adjusting their diet. Good eating habits are one of the most effective ways to maintain kidney health and can significantly improve quality of life. I hope you have gained valuable information during the time we have spent with you today. Remember, your health is your greatest wealth, and taking good care of it is the most important way to improve your quality of life. Do not hesitate to apply the information you have learned to protect your health and the health of your loved ones. Regular health checkups, a balanced diet, An active lifestyle and taking care of your mental health are the keys to a longer and happier life. Remember that taking care of your health will have a positive impact on every aspect of your life. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you for being with us. We wish you healthy and happy days.